everybody. Happy Sunday. Enjoying my coffee this morning. Good morning, Christine. So I got this coffee yesterday at the grocery store because it just happened to catch my eye. Had a little splash of orange on the cover. So I grabbed it, and it is some kind of Vermont maple coffee. Not a big fan of the flavored coffees, but so good. So good. And then my whole house has this lovely smell of maple. It's really quite lovely. Very pleased with my purchase. And it was only like $5, which is a bonus for coffee as well. So, happy Sunday. It's Sunday service. I'm surrounded by cards on the floor around me. Let's see what our cards have for us. What energy are we dealing with this Sunday, this week? Also, if you're not aware, I start doing weekly readings on my YouTube channel on Mondays, and it's a little more covers the energy for the whole week as opposed to the day, like our daily readings. So let's see what we're starting off this beautiful Sunday with. What kind of knowledge, wisdom, guidance do the cards have for us? What do we need to know? What would be beneficial for the collective today? What is beneficial for all of us? The Thinking Man. Thinking Man has popped up a lot. He has a wonderful outfit on, holding some beautiful crystals, pondering, thinking. Maybe this is a good sign that we should take a little bit of time this week, today, and just think on things. Ponder. Ask yourself those deep questions. And then sit down, go for a walk, meditate however you choose to meditate, and see if you get an answer to those questions. But think, maybe there's something happening in your life that you actually need to think about, that you need to put some thought into. This is your sign saying, hey, give yourself a little bit of time and think on things. See what happens. See what comes to you. It's not going to hurt. You're just thinking, right? I was talking to a friend about that yesterday. We went randonauting. If you're not familiar with the app Randonauts, it's a little scary, but in the app it even tells you to go in with a positive attitude. Anyway, I totally lost my train of thought of what literally the story I was just going to tell you all. Maybe it'll come back to me. It had something to do about thinking and taking time for ourselves. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. Apparently it was not supposed to come out of my mouth. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. We have the Thinking Man holding a beautiful crystal, pondering. So think on things, and maybe that thought will come back to my mind. Apparently it was not supposed to leave my mouth. So anyway, we're working with the Thinking Man this Sunday morning. Let's see where the Sacred Rebels are going to take us to help with the thinking. Maybe the Sacred Rebel card is going to give us something to think on. All right. Legacy of Light. Oh, this card is so beautiful. We're going to have to look in the book to see what this is all about. Legacy of Light. Look at that beautiful lineage of light beings. Maybe we're supposed to be thinking about how we're all a bunch of light beings, right? How we're all connected to everything. We are beautiful beings of light. Legacy of Light. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you, your ancestral lines, not only in blood but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel from your heart and with belief in yourself. The more you are nourished by legacy of light from your past, the more you become the bearer of the legacy for all of those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, Radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence in the world. Be like the sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. That is so, so beautiful. My niece Kristen is on. I wasn't really going to say anything, but my niece's house burned down this weekend. She's okay. Everyone is okay. Kristen, I love you. If I knew how to sign it, I would sign it to you. My niece is also deaf. So yeah. And I've been sitting with that thinking on, what can I do? What do you do when someone's house burns down? There's really not much you can do besides, be that love and support. Be that legacy of light. So, anyway, send some good vibes to my family. Everyone's probably a little stressed, but everyone is okay. Her children are okay. Her dog is okay. Her dog just had puppies. The puppies are okay. Everybody is okay. But the house is gone. Anyway, so think on things. Thinking man. We have the thinking man. What are you thinking? What are you creating? And can you tap into that legacy of light? Can you tap into your starseed lineage? That's right. Can you tap in to the lineage of all of the ancestors from the sky? And use that light. Shine that light. Let your light shine out into the world. Let your light be so bright that it helps other people, that it inspires other people. So, since we have the legacy of the light, let's see what the keepers of the light have for us. What do the keepers of the light have for us today? Some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance to go along with our thinking man and legacy of light. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Let's see. Legacy of light, the thinking man, and Horus, the cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Cosmic gateway. I was just reading a little thing about Horus. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are coming. So, when we are tapping into the thinking man, remember that your thoughts are magnetic. So be mindful of your thoughts. Keep your thoughts in this legacy of light. Keep your thoughts, a little more higher vibrational. Don't be thinking about the ridiculousness that's going on in the world. Don't be thinking about politics. Think about uplifting things, positive things. And I'm not spiritually bypassing here. I'm just saying, be mindful of your thoughts. If you're going to be thinking and being in a space of sadness and sorrow and worry, you're going to attract more of those things. But if we can stay within the legacy of light, then those thoughts will bring us more goodness. So be mindful of that, because your thoughts are magnetic. This coffee is so good. So good. All right, let's go to our angels and our ancestors. It's Sunday. Lots of cards on Sundays. So we have the thinking man, legacy of light, and Horus, our cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic. So, keep those thoughts positive. Stay in that vibe. Because you are just a beautiful big mirror reflecting back to you what you're putting out. So be mindful about what you're putting out into the world. All right, let's see what we have here. Angels and ancestors. What do we got? What do we have? The wise one. Grow within your current situation. I love the wise one. Grow within your current situation. And this is just flowing beautiful with everything. We really should be wise. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts. Apparently that is our theme, right? It all keeps coming back to remind us that we need to really be mindful about what is happening up here in our monkey mind. The wise one, go within your current situation. Go within. Ask the questions. Rally your tribe of light keepers. Tap into that cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic. Be mindful of what you are thinking. Yes, that is. Good morning, Audrey. That's I'm going to say, probably our overall message for today. Be mindful of your thoughts. I think most of you all are probably following Natalie Levin. She's been putting some things out about, she's always putting out, fun YouTube videos about astrology and stuff. But probably the last week and a half, she's been saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. If somebody pokes you or pushes at you and you want to respond, maybe take a day. Maybe take 2 days before you respond. If you see that post on Facebook about somebody doing something ridiculous about masks or Trump and you want to reply and say something, maybe hold off. Think before you speak. Because what you're thinking, what you're speaking is going to be magnetic and it's going to come back to you. So, I would say take the day off from replying to people, from responding to people. Don't say anything. Sit with it. Think about it. See what comes up. See what your light team has for you. See what the wise ones have for you. Move into that cosmic gateway. And then maybe on Tuesday, respond or reply. But don't do it quite yet. Oh, shit. And I haven't been paying attention to Mercury. I'm pretty sure Mercury's direct now. And I'm going to have to say that, through the pandemic, Mercury retrograde, it wasn't that bad because we were all distracted by all the other bullshit that's going on in the world. So what I've noticed was there wasn't a whole bunch of Mercury's in retrograde, and then everyone feeds into that energy, and then the next thing you know, everything's going haywire. All right, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So, tying this all in very, very sweetly, we have our thinking man. What are you thinking of? Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your mind power? Where are you putting your intentions? Are you keeping it within the legacy of light? Because what you put out comes back. Horus is here to remind us that it's all about that magnetic energy, right? So be thinking about the right things. Connect with the wise ones. And then we have this, to wrap it all up, this spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, this beautiful blue light. So be aware, when we're thinking properly, when we're connected with the light, when we're connected with the wise one and Horus, we can have that spontaneous awakening. And in the Kundalini world, there's so many people who are like, oh, I had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening. No, you didn't. But just be aware of new feelings, new ideas, new things, new energies that may be flowing through you today as you focus more on your thinking. So be aware of your mind. Your mind is so powerful. Don't let it get the best of you. You're in control of it. Stay in the light. Stay in that light. Stay with Horus. Stay with your elders. Stay with the wise ones. And then allow the blue flame to wash over. And see what happens. That's it. That's what we have for this beautiful Sunday. Sunday service. Think before you speak. And really don't reply back to anybody today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to everyone around you. Be safe. I love you all. That's it. Sunday. New week tomorrow. There'll be a video on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Special week-long reading. And classes are happening. No Saturday class this week because Saturdays are every other. But the Thursday nooner is happening this week as well. So I hope to see you all really soon. Have a great day. Stay safe. Go outside, play in the sun. Be mindful of your thoughts. Think before you speak and allow that blue flame to activate all the goodness within you. I'll see y'all tomorrow, everybody.